Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Here to complain, executive producer. Do you have notes? He has been screaming in the hallway outside of my room for the past 20 minutes or so. It's very fun. I love it. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to the stream. It's Norco time. We're going back to Norco, and I think we are probably going to be finishing it soon. I don't know how much we have left, but it really seems like we're entering endgame. Last time we were... we'd finally figured out where our brother was. He was being detained by the remnants of the cult that our mother interacted with that had been usurped by crazy ditchman Paw Paw, who is now in the cockpit of a spaceship, and we are climbing the spaceship while reliving buried old memories of our home. Yeah, Wishrex, that really does feel like the vibe. Just, I go out there, he doesn't want anything. He's just being a pain, as cats are wont to do. Oh no, right. Do this every time. I think that my windows aren't lined up because of the stupid edge on the end of Norco's menu. Yeah. Let's get back to it. I vaguely hinted at this in the Blue Sky post. But if we finish this relatively quickly, I will be moving on to another game very similarly atmospheric in Kentucky Route Zero, which I have done and really, really enjoy. So, but let's get back to Norco for the time being. Oh yeah, that's right. We have the weird... oh no, we don't. That was the last autosave. The Garretts have kidnapped your brother and are holding him captive inside their spacecraft. He is, they say, tied up like a pig. The Garretts are meeting at John's Pond. The letter on the fishing camp bulletin board instructs Garretts passing through to meet at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. Superduck is dying. A group of researchers at the fishing camp in La Branche have evidence to suggest that some event has led to the rapid decay of the Superduck network. You infer that the network's decay is the result of a luminous sphere vomited up by a Superduck node in the lake. Superduck may have contributed to your mom's death. Your mom was in remission when she visited the Superduck node in Fat City. Following this exposure, her relapse was rapid and her death came soon after. The high-frequency radiation emitted by the Superduck node may have played a role. Your mom saw something in the lake. Paw Paw wants it. Paw Paw believes that the orb will guide your family to an extraterrestrial Christian civilization. Superduck ate it. Maybe Superduck consumed the vessel of light to gain the power of wisdom, but it only destroyed the network in the end. The man in the ditch believes that he walked alongside Jesus Christ and was instructed by Mary Magdalene to deliver Christ's descendants to the stars. He has beheaded Kenner John, hijacked his homebrew spacecraft, and kidnapped your brother to complete the task. He claims to have planted a bomb in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s catalytic cracking unit, causing the explosion that killed your father many years ago. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake before she died. You determined that the unpermitted construction in question was related to the spacecraft deep in the wetlands that surrounded Lake Pontchartrain. The head that you discovered in the lake belonged to a man named John, once the leader of the Garretts. He was beheaded by the Ditchman. And that's a good recap. Oh, hey, Blake. What the fuck? What the hell's going on? Blake writhes desperately in the chair. You make your way towards Blake. Paw Paw immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar. I would never restrain you, dear one, but Blake doesn't know what's best. Please, come and have a seat with your family. You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. Her corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. We've waited only a short while for you, child. And yet it has been an eternity, an evening without end. You have brought your mother's ring, the jewel of the Magdalene, your inheritance. The beauty and goodness and virtue of this moment floods my ancient heart. Take your seat, Kay. Be with your family. Must I? I guess I must. Sit? No. Sit? Yes. You approach the chair. You glance over to Blake. He watches with dreadful, panicked eyes. You sit. Very good, child. I know that you both are afraid, but remain strong. You will be rewarded for your courage in the world that awaits. Paw Paw raises the transceiver in his hand. Garrett, my boy! Garrett? Come in, boy. Bruce, answer me. Did your daddy call you home? Bruce? Bruce? Not to worry, Kay. Be with your family. I will return shortly. And then it will be time. Only a moment. This chamber is yours, and there's no leaving it now. Not for you. Not for Blake. Settle into your fate, okay? Yes! Settle in. Paw Paw walks quickly out of the room and through the steel doors at the end of the hall. You immediately spring from your seat. You rush to untangle Blake from the mess of rope and duct tape that binds him to the chair. As you peel the tape from his face, he lets a helpless and exaggerated cry of terror. You wrap your arms around your mom's corpse and lift her from the throne. She's even lighter than you expected. She feels like a bundle of sticks wrapped in fabric. She smells like orange peels and myrrh. You see it all in your brother's eyes. You see him exiting the rideshare outside the bar. You see the boys in the van. They wait a breath before they jump out and grab him. He screams, he panics. They throw a bag over his head and repeatedly hit him with small, extendable batons until they're certain he's unconscious. There is darkness, color, blood, screams, light. He's in a chair. Not here. Down below. Beyond the door, a riot is unfolding. A gunshot. The sounds of crowds. The old man sits there before him, applying mascara with a small pocket mirror. His face is covered in little plastic jewels. They crack and peel from his face as he smiles. Blake, he says, you're awake. The others turn away as he begins to laugh. Your mom, decayed in your arms, smells of myrrh, masking an intensely sour odor. Dive into the lake? Yes. You approach the railing. Eat? Oh my god, that was it? That was all we had left of Norco? We had 10 minutes left? You dive after your brother as the Ark begins to rock and convulse. You plunge into the familiar sediment of the lake. You grab your mom's wrist as she floats face down in the bayou, dragging her along with you. Blake swims desperately towards land, and for a while, you do too, until the old man calls your name. You turn to face the rattling starship against the breaking dawn. He stands at the opening from where you jumped, wearing a twisted frown. The expression deepens into something horrible as the airlock closes around him like the lid of an eye. The Ark begins to lift from the ground sluggishly with great effort. You hear cries from somewhere in the swamp, screams, angry protestations. The towering piece of machinery tilts away from you. You exhale and drop deeper into the water as a wall of flame rips across the bayou. Your mom's body has already found its way into the depths. You allow it to sink further as you kick towards land. When you emerge, you see your brother on a nearby island, running like a hunted animal. You swim towards him, claw your way onto the mud, and chase after him. You look back as the whine of a motor cuts through the noise. The detective pulls the aluminum boat along the bank. "Get in!" he gasps. You climb aboard and call towards your brother. You help the detective aside and take a seat at the stern as the rocket collapses violently into the swamp. Throttling the motor, you guide the boat towards the refinery that burns on the horizon. What a weird and fascinating little game. I liked it. It was interesting. A little confusing, I think, in some cases. A little abstract. But the vibes were incredible. The pixel art was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that was cool. A little frustrating that I didn't just finish it last time when I already had run long, but c'est la vie. Pegasus Bat Spider. Yeah, we had like 10 minutes left of the game. Apparently, we just grabbed him and dove off the lake, like off the rocket into the lake, and that's it. I find it interesting that we never spoke to Blake, ever. We never had an opportunity to interact with him in any way. And I think that's kind of an interesting choice. But yes, next we will be moving on to a very similar style, very different content in Kentucky Route Zero. I was talking to Alan earlier, and I was thinking to myself, is a distillation of my stream that I play art pieces and not games? And I think that that is true. All right. Please bear with me for a moment as I swap games around. Hey, if you stuck around to the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to help support me in making more of this, you can follow me on Twitch, where I stream these live. Like, comment, and subscribe. I suspect you all know how this works by now, but it really does help a lot. Thanks.